Hello, I'm Dr. Papia Bhattacharjee. In this problem, we have to complete this table using the function that is given here, and we have to estimate the limit of this function. So the function is right here, x minus 4 over x squared minus 5x plus 4. And we have to find the y values for some given x values. And notice in the table, there is no value for 4 for this function, because when you plug in 4, your denominator will be 0. So the function is undefined at 4. But the limit exists, so we have to estimate that limit using the values that we get close to x equals 4. So in order to compute the values, let's take a graphing utility. And we can start by graphing the function, so we have an idea about the function, and then use the trace to figure out the y values for the corresponding x values. Okay, so write down y equals your function, that is x minus 4 divided by x squared minus 5x plus 4. And then graph it. You can choose your window to be, say, x from -2, -3 up to 8, and your y to be, say, between -4 and 4. Okay, so you get an idea, and you see that it is not defined at x equals 1 either, and at x equals 4. Okay, so we have to figure out these values and complete this table. So use trace and plug in x equals, let's start from the left hand side, so plug in 3.9. And we get a decimal. Let's just say write down till 3 decimal places. So it is 3.345 for 3.9. Next, let's plug in 3.99, and you get 0.334. Next number is 3.999, and your y value is 0.333. Just to check, plug in 4 for x, and see you don't have a y value, because this function is not defined at 4. Okay, let's continue. Next, plug in 4.001, and your y is 0.333. Then 4.01 gives you 0.332. And the last one, when you plug in 4.1 for x, your y is 0.323. Okay, so we completed the table, and now we have to estimate what the limit of this function is as x is approaching 4. Now, let's remember what is the concept of limit. So we don't need the function to be defined at 4, because x is approaching 4, and we have to figure out what the limit could be. So since I have the graph right here, let me quickly draw a rough sketch of the function, only the portion that I need around 4. So if you see, the function looks something like this, and at 4 there is no value, and then it goes on. Okay. So what could be the limit, right? We have to just estimate. So what is this y value right here? Now again, remember, x is approaching 4, so x is taking values close to 4, and those are the values that are here, right? X is taking 3.9, 3.99, 3.999, and on the right hand side is taking 4.1, and so on, right? So here is a 3.999, and here is, say, 4.001, and so on. So use the table, look what is happening for y. First, we had 0.34, then 0.33, then 0.333, and the other side also we have 0.333. So it seems like since those two numbers are same up to 3 decimal places, that will be the number for the limit, because the function is approaching to 0.333 when x is approaching to 4 from both sides. So we conclude that the estimate, and that's why I didn't write an equal sign, for the limit is 0.333, at least up to 3 decimal places. Thank you.